They called her the Bride of Christ. Her name, erased. Her future, surrendered. Her body, not entirely hers. Sister Agnes spent 43 years inside the stone walls of a medieval convent. No visitors. No children. No personal belongings. When she died, everything she gave was not enough. Her grave wasn't waiting for her. Instead, the sisters prepared something else, something almost unthinkable. Her body would be examined, and parts of her might be taken as relics. And if they didn't find anything worthy of saving, she would be placed in a grave that another nun had already used. Because even in death, nuns did not rest. Most medieval convents were poor. They couldn't afford separate graves, coffins, or burial land. So, when a nun died, the order faced a problem. Too many dead. Not enough space. Too much devotion. Not enough dignity. Burial spots were reused. Bones were dug up. Skulls were stored in charnel houses. And sometimes, something more profitable happened. The church created a holy solution. Turn their bodies into sacred relics. If a nun was considered exceptionally holy, obedient, silent, self-denying, her bones could be removed, cataloged, and sold to wealthy patrons or churches. Hands were considered valuable because they represented a life of service. Skulls, even more. For the church, this wasn't exploitation. It was profit packaged as holiness. The convent bell tolled 3 slow chimes. All candles were extinguished, except one. The senior nun entered with a ledger. She wrote, Sister Agnes. Dedicated. Silent. Obedient. That last word mattered the most, because obedient nuns were considered ideal relic candidates. As the others prayed, the prioress whispered, "We must see if God has left his mark on her." Then the room fell silent. This part remained secret. Only 3 sisters were allowed in. No men. No priests. No witnesses. They inspected her body, looking for divine signs. Soft hands from years of sewing altar cloths. Knees calloused from prayer. The odor of sanctity, a sweet smell from the dying. If they found something extraordinary, her hands would be wrapped in linen and sent to Rome. If not, her body was prepared for burial. But even then, the burial had rules. Only abbesses or noble-born nuns earned individual graves. Sister Agnes did not. Her grave was a narrow pit dug between 2 older burials. Wooden crosses had no names, only numbers. Months later, when space ran out, her bones would be removed and placed in a charnel ossuary, stacked neatly, anonymous, forgotten, because in the hierarchy of holiness, even dead nuns had ranks. Today, we glorify relics we see in museums and cathedrals, but behind every relic was a woman who loved, who hoped, who prayed for peace, and who never got to rest. She gave her entire life to God. In return, the world took her body, piece by piece. Sister Agnes vanished into history. No tombstone, no name, just a linen-wrapped relic in someone else's church. If you believe her story deserves to be remembered, if you believe forgotten women deserve a voice, then click like, share this video, and subscribe. Because history isn't just kings and battles. Sometimes, it's about a woman whose only wish was to finally rest. Fade out.